All right, so this is Devlog 2 of My R.O.C Basketball. And I remember in the last video I had showed y'all just, some of the files that I have already created and put stuff in. But today, or not today, but yesterday, I actually finished being able to get all my information in the initializer, the player initializer. And I also was able to make a test sim game. So as y'all know, this is my connector, then my properties. uh this right here is to be able to reset my databases, or not my database, my tables. It resets all my tables and deletes all the information. And these are to create all my tables in my database. uh and this is the creator for the player. So all my information from my player properties is getting taken from that file into this one to be able to create random generated players and a couple custom players that I have for my own team specifically. So to hop into the player initializer, this right here, I think I showed this last time, but anyways, I had to end up creating variables to be able to import into my second, or my test file actually. And those variables were simply just to have all my information into something smaller instead of having to type in teams, my team, and all that good stuff. But for the most part, it worked out really good. Now this right here, the class AI team, will have all the information from any of the AI teams, because I have it to where it specifically gets whatever team, the uh whatever team is picked up here. I have a global random team, but I also have it to where I can change it to whatever team I want to. But whatever team is in the random AI team picker, it will be inserted into here. So whatever, point guard is in that team, this would be the point guard. This would be whatever other position. This would be like a power forward center. So that's that. And the last part that I have worked on, and this I actually did all of this maybe, like I said, a day or two ago. I just forgot to record or something like that. But I added a test game, and as y'all can see on the corner, I forgot to hide this, but it really doesn't matter. But I'll play an actual game and show y'all what it actually looks like as the AI is playing and doing the random calculations and all this other stuff. But I have the AI, I have it in a game sim class, so this is my actual simulation. This is where all the stuff is happening, and this right here is just displaying just the scores and stuff like that. And I also have global variables for actually game stat variables, not global variables, game stat variables, and this will be inserted into the table after I set it up. I just have not done that as of yet. But that was not the goal. The goal was just to get a test. As I told you in the last video, it was just to literally just get a test of to see how the game was gonna work. So I can change the game speed, and that's basically how fast the computer is able to run through the game. So this will be in the actual application to where you can change the game speed, because not everybody's gonna just want to read. It's repetitive sometimes. But let's go through the offense. So I have a bunch of different plays that you can do, and I should have collapsed it just to make it a little bit more easier to read. But just look at the functions. I have check ball, clear ball, pass, take layup, take dunk, take 3-point shot, take mid range, create shot. And I also have the different plays that each player can, or that the players can do. Now, I will be changing this, I know for a fact, uh after I get some time to be able to do that. There will be specific positions and specific plays that each player can do, just to be able to make more diversity to the game, and to actually have it to where these players are able to do specific things that they're set up for better than the other players. And there's gonna be a lot more that goes into it, but as of right now, that's just all I can be able to explain in this little short record. But we also have defense. We have steal, ball, block, rebound, and these three. And I'm not exactly sure what all I'm going to add, but like I said, I'm going to be adding a couple more functions and different things that you can do, plays, I guess you could say, that you could do on offense and defense for both teams. So that's just a little bit, and I also have the AI, and the AI is literally the exact same thing as the offense for your team or whoever's playing team, and you get down here to the star rating, and this was just to tell me what rating team that I had, because with the random number picker, not random number picker, but the random team picker, it sometimes just it'll go to a different number and all that good stuff, because that's just what it does when you run it. It gets put into a random number, gets put in. So I decided to be able to make it to where I could change it to whatever number I wanted to. But if I didn't, this would be telling me how good the team is, and it also shows like it shows the score, so I can kind of tell what star team is it, or I can base the score and the averages around that. So we had ball first, and this is just to give whatever team ball first. It picks random just because, there was not really a good way to do it other than just random. This is the this is the this is the function to be able to have it. Okay, so this is gonna be ran as soon as the program starts to be able to show who gets ball first and all that good stuff. So I am going to just run a quick game to show an example of how it actually works. And yeah, I'm going to I'm gonna go ahead and do that just to be able to show, because I remember I had said that I would set it up, but I have to get a couple different things to be able to do it. So as I said, I'm gonna go ahead and run it, and I have the game speed at point 0.5. I could do it faster, slower, but this is just what I like to do, and we'll just go through it. Okay, so you can see that the game's simulating, and the AIs are doing their thing and doing their stats. So that is crazy. Now I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue how they beat them 21-0, but we're gonna do it again because sometimes that happens because I don't have a whole lot of defensive stuff that can be able to turn the ball over. So whenever I add that, it's gonna be different. But you're gonna see in this next game that it should be a little closer. The game should be a little closer. But when I do add my defensive stuff, it's gonna be really nice because you're not just good. A lot of the AI teams have defensive, like specific players that have defense that are supposed to be able to get the ball, so the other team can't just continue score based upon the percentages. So as you can see, my team won 22-10. And that was, that's just it's completely random because it's based upon just how good your players are. So you never know. You can have players that are the same skill level, but one of them get an advantage over somebody and they win. So that's that. But I'm just gonna go through a couple of the plays that were done, and I'm gonna go through a couple of other long ones as well. But it says, all right, so I was saying it has the AI team starts with the ball, and you see the point guard checked in the ball, he dribbled, passed the ball to the center. The center went up for the layup, and he made the layup. And then uh I am going to need to fix one of these because I think it's actually backwards. I think I put that backwards on accident. But let's go to a different one. The point guard checked in the ball. He dribbled the ball. Then he passed to the center. The center went up for the dunk. He missed, grabbed the rebound, and passed it to the point guard. Point guard passed it back to the center. He went up for the dunk, and he dunked the ball. So as you see, the rebounds work. And also, let me see what else. Okay, so this one right here is another situation where the point guard checked in the ball. He passed it to the shooting guard. Shooting guard went up for the dunk. He missed the dunk, and he also missed the rebound. So the point guard on the other team ended up getting the rebound. And the point guard cleared the ball. He passed to the center, pulled up for the mid range. He missed it. And then the shooting guard on the other team grabbed the ball. So that's just I don't know. I guess it's just a simple a simple little animation. I get not animation, but you know, a little simulation. Let me say that. Now I am gonna end up having to add animations to go along with it, but I'm just not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. So that is just I guess that's the rest of it. Now I am gonna have to fix one of these. I think it was a score. I'm gonna end up having to fix that. But other than that, that is the simulation. Now next I will be working on I think adding players from the roster onto your team. I think I'm gonna be adding that so you can be able to have like your own roster. You start off as like a 1-star team, and then as you play, you get a higher team and stuff like that. And then I'll probably end up having to build some type of UI so I could at least be able to see the actual game simulating, even if I don't have stuff to be able to, you know, take people off the team or anything like that. Just be able to see that being printed out in a better an actual like well what's the word window. Let me say that in an actual window. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be working on next. So we'll get back with y'all whatever I work on next.